Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So we have some XRP news. We have some big Chainlink news. Chainlink looking super bullish. We have some commodities news. Listen, I'm 100% convinced, and this is not financial advice. I'm 100% convinced that if the coming bull run, right, when it really explodes, I'm convinced millionaires will be made again, because millionaires were made the first time. So let's just get that out of the way. But I'm convinced millionaires will be made again. That's just how I personally feel. You don't have to agree. But I want to give a big shout out to the members only section. We went live today. I want to pay the biggest of respect to everybody who showed up. First time going live. As per request from the members only section, we're going to do it a lot more. So if you want to participate in the live, join the members only section. There should be a join button down below, or sometimes it's in the description box. Okay. And join, and then you could participate in the lives. You could let me know what you think. We can have a discussion. Bring some topics. Bring topics that you want to discuss. Bring things you want to say. Have articles ready, information ready, because I like that dialogue. It was really good, really interesting, really good dynamic there. So we're going to do that a lot more. All right. So members only live streams are going to be taking place. But we're going to begin right here. Please click the like button if you can. I would appreciate that. Also, if you could leave a comment for the algorithm, I would really appreciate that as well. This article is titled Legal Expert Ripple CTO Confirm Burning Ripple's Escrow Would Be Useless. It says here, Stellar Burn. I guess they're referencing the XLM burn. Stellar Burn suggests XRP burn could be useless. For context, Stellar Development Foundation burned 55 billion XLM November 2019, valued at $4.4 billion at the time. However, despite the monumental burn, which represented about 50% of the supply, XLM's price barely moved. Instead, XLM continues to trade in tandem with XRP's price. Wait a minute. You have to put this into context. Listen. No bank coin's price has moved because there hasn't been regulatory clarity. So how can institutions use coins that were made for institutions? And let's not play this game of XLM is only for retail. No, it's not. They're dealing with the United Nations. They're dealing with the Bank for International Settlements, Wisdom Tree, Franklin Templeton. We can go on and on. A CC Bank. We can go on and on. So yes, do they have the ambition to be that retail aspect? Yes. But are they a big company coin just like XRP? Yes, they are. But so with that being kept in mind, how could the price go up if it can't serve its purpose yet, when even their CEO, Danelle Dixon, says, hey, look, there's not regulatory clarity. We need more clarity here right now. That's what's been holding all of these utility coins back. As simple as that. We can't control what the SEC does, but that lack of clarity, which they have done on purpose, that's what's held everything back, or else this burn probably would be significant. You don't think that these companies would use something as advanced and as advantageous as XLM, as cheap as their transaction fees are, as much praise as they've gotten from Wisdom Tree, even recently in the last month, Wisdom Tree was praising them. So now keeping that in mind, if I personally believe that without the boundaries that have been set, the walls that have been put up by the SEC, which has cut off utility for a lot of projects, they can't serve the purpose that they were built to serve. Not fully, they can't. No, they can't. Do I believe that a burn for XRP would be significant without the hurdles, without this case blocking everything, even though it's about to be over? I think that would be significant. Yes, I do. I'm going to go against the grain. Yes, I do believe it would be significant. Less supply. Then if you're going to achieve mass adoption, and a lot of companies seem to be super bullish on XRP and XRP use. SBI has praised XRP. You know, they want to do more projects in Japan. Bank of America, Santander. We could go on and on and on. They have hundreds of banks apparently, on standby. So yeah, I do think it would be significant. It says market observers contend that XRP will trade in a similar fashion, even if Ripple burns the XRP tokens currently held in escrow. This comes as XRP community members call for Ripple to burn escrow tokens, citing price suppression due to its periodic sales. For context, Ripple sold 841 million XRP in Q1 2024. And currently holds 39.7 billion tokens in escrow. Ripple CTO David Schwartz has dismissed these price suppression claims. So he's going against that. Okay. Most recently, Morgan's observation. Why did they jump to Morgan? Morgan's observation implies that burning the tokens will have no reasonable impact on XRP's price, as factors beyond the direct control of the XRP ledger and Stellar influence the prices of both assets. That's a pretty good point. Pretty good point. In response, to the discussion, an XRP community member suggested that the correlation might stem from investor psychology rather than logical market factors. You know, it's funny. I think we actually discussed something like that in the live stream. Actually, yeah. It says we were talking all about the psychology of it was in correlation to the price movement. You know, how XLM's price moves, in response to XRP's price, that whole dynamic. It says, however, Morgan disagreed, asserting that the lawsuit against Ripple, while impactful in the short term, did not alter the long-term price symmetry between XRP and XLM. So see, they're going back to that discussion, but we don't need to go there right now. So now, let's go here. We have some significant activity. I'm super, I can't wait for this next bull run, this next, leg up, for lack of a better word, this next explosion. And I do believe it could be led by the major catalyst right now is Bitcoin right now. Then another catalyst is them saying, hey, listen, the case is over with and complete as far as the SEC versus Ripple case. And I say that because of the companies. I think that's the next catalyst. So now, and then, of course, some of the members in the members only section, they brought up staking and such like that as a major catalyst in the future. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. 100%. I believe staking and delegation, if that's offered as well, will be major in the future. Now, this article is titled Hong Kong to reportedly test retail digital currency for mortgage pricing. It says Hong Kong is set to start another trial with the retail e-HKD, this time for pricing and distributing mortgages. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority is gearing up to initiate another round of testing of its digital currency dubbed e-HKD. The South China Morning Post reports. This time, HKMA reportedly wants to pilot e-HKD with select participants in such mechanisms as pricing and distribution of mortgages in the region. The report says, citing HKMA, that with the e-HKD, Hong Kong residents could potentially borrow from more than one lender at preferential rates and enjoy faster approval and disbursement. It's unclear, though, whether the region will set up a new regulatory body to oversee any activity related to mortgages and lending practices involving e-HKD. Okay, another question I have very quickly, because I've seen some mixed things here. Now, when I put those captions on, it seems like for a long time the views were up more, and I assume that it's probably because of people who watch the videos overnight, who may work a job overnight, so they're watching the videos, and so they can't have the volume up, so they can read the captions at the bottom. That's my thinking. That's why that I saw an elevation in views because of that. However, there are some people who have said they don't like the captions. So let me know in the comment sections, do people want the captions on the bottom of the video or do they not? And then maybe that'll give me a better idea as to what the majority of the people want, okay? All right, so now back to this. Several financial institutions in Hong Kong, including Boston Consulting Group and ZA Bank, have already expressed interest in this use case during their initial pilot programs. BCG estimates suggest that the utilization of e-HKD could extend to tokenized assets, digitizing assets valued at approximately $4.6 trillion, primarily residential property. The pilot acceleration coincides with China's recent launch of its first pilot outside the mainland, introducing the digital yuan, also known as the eCNY, in Hong Kong. The digital yuan is currently undergoing trials for cross-boundary payments, enabling Hong Kong residents to top up digital wallets with up to 10,000 CNY, which is approximately $1,385, through 17 retail banks in Hong Kong, including Standard Chartered, ZA Bank, and DBS Bank, which we all know Standard Chartered and DBS Bank have great connections with Ripple. I think, did DBS also do some projects with Stellar? Am I remembering that correctly? Or do they only have a relationship with Ripple? My apologies, but I believe I'm trying to remember. I thought maybe they had a connection with Stellar somewhere in the past, but I'll look that up a little bit later. All right, so now let me go here. Bear with me one moment, please. I had a question in the live stream from one of our esteemed members, and it was about XRP healthcare. So I said that I would look it up after this and just find out a little bit about it, because I don't know a lot about XRP healthcare, and I try not to speak on things I don't know much about. So I did. I like to keep my word, and I did look it up here. So this is what it says here. So we're at the XRP healthcare link. It says XRP healthcare Web3. XRP healthcare is the pharma and healthcare platform on the XRP ledger, enabling fast global payments, improving healthcare access in emerging markets. So let's click on it and find out a little bit more about this. It's leading me to like download it. Oh, okay. Just the download of the app is at the top. My apologies, folks. We're doing this live on the spot. All right. It says here, introducing the XRP healthcare prescription saving card. Oh, so they do a lot of stuff here. Unlock savings. Then it says XRP healthcare magazine. Yes, but let's go to the about section. Let's go to the fact page. Let's see what they say. Where can I find XRPH mobile wallet app? You can find it here. XRPH tokens. They have a token for it. Okay. What is XRP Healthcare? XRP Healthcare is a Web3 scalable solutions provider focused on revolutionizing the pharma and healthcare industry. And I guess their token is XRPH here. It says, is XRP Healthcare partnered with Ripple? No, XRP Healthcare is not partnered with Ripple. Is XRP Healthcare partnered with Zoom? No, it's not partnered with Zoom. I guess these are questions people ask. It says, wow, that's funny. Is XRP Healthcare a scam? No, it's not. It says, all right. So they do a lot of different things with healthcare and I guess securing healthcare records. Let's see if Claude will open up. Claude AI. Let's see. No, it doesn't have it. I use something. Oh, okay. So Grok comes through for the win as usual. So now Grok says this about XRP Healthcare. It says XRP Healthcare is a blockchain-based healthcare platform that aims to improve the efficiency and security of healthcare data management. That's what I thought. Here are some key features and benefits of XRP Healthcare. 1, secure data storage. XRP Healthcare uses blockchain technology to store and manage patient records, patient health records. That's interesting. So it reminds me of that one offering that was on Algorand. There's a company that was on Algorand. I can't remember what it was called, but they did the same. They do the same thing. And they were very deep with healthcare companies and securing healthcare data. It says interoperability. The platform enables seamless data sharing between healthcare providers, insurance companies, and patients, reducing administrative burdens and improving patient care. Okay, and then they do also electronic health records. All right, so, hey, listen, it sounds like what they're doing over there is pretty potent. All right, so now that I got that out of the way and I kept my word, we're going to move on to the next article here. We have some really, really big Chainlink news. At least it sounds like it. Yes, it is. This article here, and I told people, I said Chainlink sounds so bullish. I don't know how people aren't bullish on this, but I am. This article is titled, Chainlink Swift Partnership Update Looms. Link is set to skyrocket. If everything that they're doing continues at this trajectory, I would think that it will skyrocket. It says, as the Consensus 2024 conference commences this week in Austin, Texas, the Link community is abuzz with anticipation over a potential pivotal announcement from Chainlink in collaboration with Swift. Speculations are rife that this announcement set for May the 30th during a session on tokenization could significantly influence Link's market performance. It says the session titled, quote, how Swift and Chainlink are working together to unlock tokenized assets at scale, unquote, will take place on the main stage at the Austin Convention Center. It features Jonathan Ehrenfeld, head of securities and digital asset strategy at Swift, and Sergey Nazarov, co-founder of Chainlink. The session aims to explore how the two entities are collaborating to connect traditional financial infrastructure with burgeoning multi-chain economy. This partnership is crucial for enabling a global system of on-chain finance for tokenized assets, which could streamline and enhance the security of cross-chain transactions. The development follows a series of successful experiments conducted in June 2023, where SWIFT, alongside major financial institutions like BNP Paribas and BNY Mellon, demonstrated SWIFT's potential as a unified access point for various blockchain networks. These tests included token transfers within and across different blockchain platforms, showcasing a stride toward integrating digital assets globally. Let me pause right there for a moment. I'm super bullish on Chainlink. You know what's very interesting? I don't understand how people aren't bullish on Chainlink because of this connection, when there were a lot of people in the past who said, well, if Ripple were to bring XRP to Swift, that would be bullish. Then why isn't Chainlink bullish? I don't understand that. I believe that it is super bullish. Now, they're going to get a little deep here. Now, hear this out. Chainlink's role as a leading provider of on-chain data and cross-chain interoperability solutions makes it a strategic partner for Swift, which has historically been the backbone for the global financial communications across over 11,000 banks. This is what Chainlink has access to now. 11,000 banks. Now, there's no guaranteeing they're going to work with all of them, or the degree to which Swift is going to utilize Chainlink, but because Chainlink's role is as a leading provider of on-chain data and cross-chain interoperability. See how they phrase that? Then that means there is the possibility they could work with a large amount of these banks, and that makes Chainlink extremely bullish. So the potential announcement is speculated to revolve around further advancements in this collaborative effort, which may include launching new protocols or a mainnet launch. Furthermore, Sergey Nazarov participation in another significant discussion at the conference scheduled for May 29th, titled, quote, Building the Tokenized Asset Community, Chainlink and Securitized, unquote, adds to the gravity of the week's events. Here, Nazarov, alongside Carlos Domingo, co-founder and CEO of Securitized, will delve into the multi-trillion-dollar tokenization opportunity, discussing strategies for blockchain projects and capital markets institutions to optimize their approaches to tokenization. Yeah, man, let me tell you something. This has me fired up 100%. You know what's crazy? This time period reminds me so much of just before 2021. There were so many bullish projects at that time, and a lot of people they weren't talking about them. They didn't care. They didn't believe in them. And then they all exploded. It went boom, kaboom, very, very fast, people. It happened like in a few months' time. It was like that December 2020, November to December, around that area. That's when I started getting deep into crypto. Then 2021 came in. From January to May 2021. The prices rose dramatically. And this reminds me of that time period where you have a lot of stuff, in my humble opinion, sitting at very delicious prices. Chainlink is one of them. And it's not financial advice, and I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. These are my thoughts as I would think the same way, and I would say the same stuff if I was off camera. I think Chainlink is a steal. I think Quant is a steal where it's at right now. To be quite honest, I really do. Quant is super bullish. I think Flare and Songbird, I think those are steals. I think XRP will go up significantly. I think XLM will go up significantly. I do, 100%. So anyway, just a few of my thoughts. I feel really, really fired up and good. Hey, is everybody having a good Memorial Day? I think that's the holiday today. I don't celebrate holidays really, so hard for me to keep up. My family helps me to keep up with them. They just say, hey, there's a holiday coming up. And I'm like, really? Okay. And then I eat all the food. So that's how that typically goes. So before the video, I had some hamburgers. I had some hot dogs. I was eating good. I'm going to eat some more after this video. So I hope you all are having a fantastic day. That's the point here. But I'll say this, another little random thought. So I don't know what's going on in my area. The pollen has been extremely thick. I usually don't have like allergies, and I feel like that's what I'm experiencing. I do. Like sometimes my nose will feel a little bit, like bothered. My throat will feel a little bit bothered. And it's only when I'm like outside for a long time. Now, this is why I say this. The pollen outside at times has been so thick. When I go out just to look at the garden, sometimes I just go out there to look and admire the flowers. I have some hibiscus, which is not supposed to be able to live in this environment, but I have some hibiscus plants and stuff like that. I like to go out there and observe the beauty. There's pollen so thick. I can see the pollen floating through the air. I haven't seen that in years. And so I'm like, oh yeah, so maybe, that's what I'm experiencing. So like even on camera, my bushes are right there, right? Like right behind the camera, right? My bushes are right there. And I'm pretty sure a lot of that is coming through into the environment. So, I think that's what I'm experiencing a lot of. So just let me know, are you all having are your allergies acting up now? Do you typically have allergies? Because I don't. That tells me how strong this pollen is out here. So now let's move on here. I'm going to close out with a good one. I have a lot of good articles today, but I'm not going to keep this video, make it too long. Okay. So we have a Polygon article. We have gold. Let's find out what's going on with Polygon. Polygon is one of our original coins here that exploded in the first that's not the first, but that's my first bull run, 2021 bull run. So I like to keep up with it because I think it could do well again. It says this article is titled Unveiling Polygon's Ag Lair. Insights from co-founder Brendan Farmer. This is diving into the ag layer. Brendan Farmer to determine the implications it will have upon latency, liquidity fragmentation, and more. And you know what? I haven't heard anything on Polygon in quite some time, but last year they were one of the companies where a lot of big institutions were praising them almost as much as Solana at one point. And then I just stopped hearing about them. It says on May 24th, Cointelegraph spoke with Brendan Farmer, a co-founder of Polygon, to discuss the inner workings of the Polygon ag layer. Brendan Farmer has a strong background in mathematics and cryptography. According to a Mirror post by Farmer, the ag layer can be described as, quote, a decentralized protocol operated by staked nodes that ensure safety for low latency, cross-chain transactions, and a unified bridge, unquote. It says, and then they cropped a little tweet here. It says, I wrote this post to go deeper into what the aggregated blockchain's thesis means and to describe the aggregation layer in more detail. The scaling debate feels stuck between the monolithic and multi-chain / modular arguments. I argue neither approach. Brendan Farmer says, quote, I think we're moving at a pretty good pace. I think the tentative sort of internal estimate is sometime in Q3, unquote. And then it says, quote, so there's this issue right now with the Ethereum layer 2s, this problem we call fragmentation. I think we probably have dozens of L2s now, and assets deposit in Optimism, Arbitrum, ZK Sync, and so on. The problem is that each of these individual L2s can't accommodate the worldwide demand for block space or crypto usage. Quote, right now, when you bridge, you don't really get your assets out of the destination chain. You get a wrapped synthetic version of the asset. This shouldn't be how the world works. Ethereum takes 12 to 19 minutes to finalize a block, and a chain should be able to interoperate safely at much lower latency than that. This is what the ag layer provides. It allows chains to safely use a shared bridge without transacting on a layer 1 or L1 blockchain. Interesting. Okay, so Polygon is making some good progress here. All right, so now let's see what else we have. Let's end off today with a little bit of gold news, okay? And then we will come back tomorrow. It says, so now this article is titled "The Gold Futures Gold Futures Net Longs Hit 4-year high. Silver's rally sparks shorting." But both metals start the week strong. Now, wait a minute. Before we read this article, if you'll bear with me, I had a thought, and I was having a discussion with one of the esteemed members on the members live stream. That live stream was very eye-opening. It was very good. It was a good exchange of information, in my humble opinion. So it brought a lot of good thoughts. And we were talking about silver and gold. Okay. Now, I wanted to know if silver was being, I had read an article that said, that indicated that Walmart may be selling silver bars, or maybe they were interested in selling silver bars. So we're going to use grok.com to ask the question, is Walmart selling silver? So let's say silver bars. Let's be very specific. Wow, they are. So we were right. So now I think they're also selling gold, but let's get to that in a moment. And this stemmed from the conversation where we were talking about how Costco is selling gold bars, and that's giving access to regular people more easily. It's more easy for them than to go on like AppMex and use these other traditional, gold sites. It says here, yes, Walmart does sell silver bars, but the selection and availability may vary depending on location and region. Okay, that makes sense. Here are some ways to find silver bars at Walmart, because I believe, and this is what I've seen, a lot of people are very, very bullish on silver. They like silver. It's more affordable, of course, than gold. For them to have a good chunk of it, and it looks good too. It looks good as well. So I think that's only going to increase. It says, check Walmart's website, visit a Walmart store. They may carry a limited selection of silver bars, such as 1 ounce or 10 ounce bars. Okay, so that solves it. And I just want to confirm, does Walmart sell gold bars? I just want to make sure. I like to double and triple check things. You know, my father used to tell me that all the time. I come down, he's who got me into researching first. He would always ask me to look things up. I would bring him something. He would say, Mick, did you double, triple check this? I'm like, no, Father, I didn't. And he would send me back to double and triple check. So that's something I just do. It says, yes, Walmart does sell gold bars, but the selection, and then they go into that as well. So they sell gold and silver. That's interesting. Times are changing, folks. They are changing. So now let's go back to the article. All right. And let's enlarge it a little bit. This font is tiny. So it begins as such. Speculative. Oh, it moved. Speculative interest in gold is at its highest level since before the redacted, while silver's price spike triggered a wave of shorting, according to the latest trade data from the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. The CFTC's disaggregated commitments of traders report for the week ending in May 21 showed money managers increased their speculative gross long positions in COMEX gold futures by 12%. To their highest level in over 4 years, with gold futures now net long 194,000 contracts. U.S. futures markets are closed Monday for the Memorial Day long weekend, but gold prices are showing considerable strength to start the last week of May. At the time of writing, spot gold last traded at $2,355.61 per ounce, and is up 0.92% on the session. Meanwhile, silver's rally above $30 per ounce during the reporting period spurred a round of short selling in silver futures, which drove net longs down 4,000 to 37.7 thousand total contracts. The gray metal has defied the doubts of speculators. However, as silver prices managed to hold above the critical $30 per ounce level through the weekend and are outperforming gold once again on Monday, spot silver last traded at $31.51 per ounce, up 3.92% on the session. I love silver. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? Once again, please join the members only section. If you want to talk to me, when I have conversations, you want to share your ideas with me, we're going to do a lot there. And it's not going to be a one-sided thing. No, I prefer people to put to leave the comments and we can get a dialogue going. It's much more fun that way. I enjoyed it. Got my adrenaline up. It was a brand new experience for me. So, hey, join the members only section. Please click the like button, support the channel, keep it alive. And until next time, let's get to the money.